Again, they have about 10 eligible players. They're playing about 7 or 8, and it's a new career high for Harper Jr.
The 10 will make it 9.5 out of 10 now. And Ron Harper Jr., sometimes when you just have the swag going and you're feeling it.
The opportunity for Jacob Young, and you just can't capitalize to extend the lead.
Has the shot clock dwindles. The three is the response.
To this deficit.
Trying to answer, Geo Baker banking it home. Who knew the bank was open this late on a Monday night in College Park, Maryland?
He was shooting this. As soon as he came off the screen, there was no hesitation. And you gotta love it.
Baker to work. Here's Harper, a deep three. Got the open look, and like he's done all night, he's not been cold from three.
Watch this set play. Jerry's Hamilton is late.
Remaining in this one, and the Scarlet Knights trying to knock off Maryland on their home floor. The three, up and down, and that might be the dagger. Jacob Young from three.
Can find the mismatch. Jerry's Hamilton gets put in the hopper, and Young.
Lead is 10. Rutgers last time they were in the NCAA tournament, 1991, a Final Four team. Back in 1976, they lost to your Hoosiers.
Your shot is feeling you're going to make, go make. But we're not leaving you for another dunk.
Harper catch and shoot. Rutgers first lead from Ron Harper Jr.
Or he just ball screened.
Oh boy, Geo Baker was in Washington shorts that time. Woo, you talk about good defense. Long three from Harper that rattles home. The time Ohio State played the set very well. That set was created to get Harper a look going right. Did a good job defensively. Long three from Young. And when he's knocking down threes from this range, Rutgers is going to be very difficult to beat. Boy, he gives them such an edge at that point guard position.
Make money for himself with the offensive rebound off his hands. Now 2 for 9 shooting here for Purdue from 3. And Rutgers continues to be red hot. The 6th three-point make, courtesy of Montez Mathis.
That pick right there, Purdue has to scramble defensively. Mathis gets a corner look without ACC or SEC just throwing the kitchen sink at him. But he came to big man U, and his career started off beautiful.
I love that, big man U, Mathis. Looking more on the inside, paint points, backdoor looks. That's been the success for Purdue here in the second half. Mathis again for the corner.
There have been a couple closeouts that have been pretty good for Rutgers, and the threes have gone down anyway. Now the three-point shooting starts. Harper for three.
Trick back. See, same thing here. See Young in the corner,
Yep.
and Harper.
Baker snares the rebound. Head up for Rutgers. One more time, Harper from longer range. He's got 6 in a row.
You know what makes that so hard?
And 1 field goal attempt. Harper picked up his dribble. Montez Mathis. That's the first 3 for the Scarlet Knights. Action, but Michigan State's doing a good job of staying between their man and the bucket and making Rutgers try to score over. Good pitch back. The turnover in transition. Yeah, that was beautiful, and Harper makes him pay. Rutgers bringing it down. Geo Baker just like pivots and almost posts up and pitches it right back to Ron Harper Jr. And then Hogarth just couldn't get out. Still, they've made just 2 of 11 at the line after free throw shooting might have cost him this weekend against Iowa. There's Geo Baker, knocks down the 3.
And that's been the story of Johnson's career, have been frustrating fouls, and I think it just boiled over in that Ohio State game. McConnell hits the 3 and gets fouled.
Saw a couple players' heads drop. You know, they're at the rack. They've got magic in this building. They're not helping themselves right now.
That shot blocked. Just 4 and 3. Young's got to put it up. And strikes it.
Well, that matches the one that Davison had earlier in this half, too, for Wisconsin.
Mathis got to get something going towards the rim. Harper a long 3, and he got it. Ron Harper Jr. back in this zone defense. You got to get the ball to the top post there to Paulie McCahey. Never got it inside, but it didn't matter as Baker hits the 3.
Top of the arc. They swing it, Mathis wide open. Good. That's the pass.
Now 9 on the shot clock. Geo Baker, one-on-one, so good in this kind of opportunity, and he drills the three-point shot.
And he's 6'4", Lisa, so when he gets into his rhythm and he pops up, it's real difficult to bother his shot. He gets a lot of elevation on his shot.
Love to hear what that sales pitch was.
Culture, driving, no, loose. McConnell kicks it out. Baker in transition, leaves it. Mulcahy rising fire. Young off the dribble.
Hey, listen, there's no question he can put it in the basket.
McConnell, big shot by Caleb McConnell.
Sometimes you don't know who's going to take the shot, but McConnell felt comfortable, and that's a good contest there.
It's a well-deserved breather. And there's a three-pointer for Caleb McConnell. His 7th career double-double, 3rd this season. Both teams shooting it better in the second half, both right around 54%, and that'll raise that a little bit. Young hits the 3. Young, deep 3. Yes, Rutgers had to have it. Still down 11.
Awkward catch. Baker. Shot clock at 10. Young will try the 3, and Rutgers finally hits from behind the arc. Now 1 of 8.
Northwestern desperately needed, but in the corner, the answer, Jacob Young. Yes, the Big Ten will be well represented on All-American lists nationally.
Here's Baker, that famous step back. Geo Baker.
Yeah, Geo just has a great sense of time and score. And this time he just gets Chase away from him to create some space, and he'll stutter, step back, buries it.
Off the long COVID pause, they beat Wisconsin, and now they're going to take care of Rutgers as the back of the rim is kind to Mr. Young.
Wiggins right out on Baker, not giving him a glimpse. Now he finds some room, and Geo Baker with the 3, just the 3rd made 3. Yeah, it becomes a real big day for this Rutgers team if they can't rally here.
And I think they're in a good position. Yet you still have a comfortable lead.
Penetration by Young, the kick out, and that finally breaks a 6-minute scoring drought. The first 3 of the night for the Scarlet Knights comes from Geo Baker on senior night. But he can at least look up into the stands and see them as Mulcahy launches the 3 off the heel. Long rebound, batted into the air. Johnson has it. Here's Baker, resets for 3, and it rattles home. We've got a 2-point game.
So Miles Johnson goes above everyone else, and the first thing he does, he doesn't look to score.
2-point game coming up on 90 seconds to go in this first half. Hunter, the 3, way off. Young will start it up for Rutgers. Trailing 3, up and down, and the Scarlet Knights have come all the way back from 15 down to take the lead.
And then Geo Baker walking into
since 2 days before Christmas. Baker knifing inside to Mulcahy. Back out it goes to Harper. How about 3 from deep for Ron Harper Jr.?
I just think he needed to see some seniors go out on senior day in a good fashion.
Harper will try once more. Harper will hit once more. Now he's feeling it.
Once again, Rutgers looking for Ron Harper Jr. It's a critical juncture right here for the Hoosiers.
As the 3 is fired up and in from deep, it's Geo Baker with his 5th 3 of the night. 5 to shoot. Mulcahy going to have to try to get something done. Back out it goes Baker. The 3 is good as the shot clock sounds. Geo Baker.
Tough break for Indiana, but on the other end, I thought Mulcahy, I was surprised he gave up the ball so late in that shot clock, but Williams and Mashburn and Johnson, they're kind of picking up the slack.
Foul, and count the bucket. Geo Baker with a corner 3. Baker, NBA range, doesn't matter. He can hit from anywhere. Young Stepping back on Mashburn and knocking it down from 3. Rutgers is in a zone.
Fashion here to start. This is good defense. Jamal Mashburn kept him out of the paint.
Baker loads it up, and that one drops down, so that offensive rebound leads to 3 points. Harper again. Wow, Ron Harper Jr. is feeling it. He's in double figures with 11.
A guy like Jacob Young, it's delivering the ball in the right place. Here, Gio.
Boy, he has really been a key component to what they're doing.
Coburn 2 for 7 at the line as Baker pulls the trigger and hits the first Rutgers 3 of the night.
And I love it. Brad Underwood is clapping for his son. How good is that?
Huge smile on the face of the head coach as Amorie hits a 3, his first of the year.